people had a lot of questions regarding how we were going to go about doing the juicing and water challenge that started until February 27th. And so, for those that want to get on it, be a definite game changer for you all. So, I do want to come on here and I do want to discuss this because I know a lot of people had questions about it. So, with that being said, I do want to get so you guys will know every day starting tomorrow, we will be coming on posting a daily motivation along with recommendations as far as what you can juice and what you can eat. You can solely choose for yourself, but for me, um, I'm insulin resistant, so I have to try to tailor foods to me that is going to help me to burn metabolism and also um to lose weight, continue to lose weight. So some things are good for you all, where some things are not good for me. So you have to basically, do your research to find out what foods are good for your blood type, what foods are good for your condition. So for me, because I'm insulin resistant, there are certain things that I know I have to stay away from, and then there are certain things that I know that I have to eat. And so, with that being said, I just want to school you all on some of the things. So every day we will be coming on and we will be doing a daily devotional where I give you guys a scripture, which I've already posted for tomorrow ahead of time. And so tomorrow's theme is a willing yes. And so it comes from Romans 12:1. You can read that on your own, but it just says today is not about perfection, it's about surrender. When you choose discipline, you're saying yes to God's wisdom over comfort. Your body is not an enemy, it's a temple responding to obedience. And so as an affirmation, we offer our body to God with intention, and then there's a small prayer you could add to it. You could pray whatever it is that God placed upon your heart. But I want to go over what this day looks like. Now, like I said, my regimen is tailored towards me. So if you are diabetic, I'm not diabetic, but I'm also insulin resistant, so that's borderline diabetic. So I have to be very careful and I have to be intentional on what it is that I eat. And so a lot of this is what I already do, but I'm kicking it up a notch, where I'm really getting real tight and real stringent on what I can have. And so I actually just ordered all my groceries now. That'll be here shortly, because I'm not playing. Y'all sleep. I'm telling y'all, June, I'm telling y'all ain't ready for me. But I want to talk about this because what does this day look like? Now, I put on here the morning structure because this is what I typically do every day anyway, but I'm adding to this because a lot of you have asked about the apple cider vinegar thing that I do. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all get on this steady and do it every day, I promise you, you will see a lot of change with your gut health. I promise you, where some of you may have been constipated or you don't go to the bathroom like you should, I promise you that apple cider vinegar regimen is going to change your life. I promise you. And so you can, go off of what you like to do. But for me, I always do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And lately, I've been putting a mint tea bag with it, and I've been doing turmeric, celery, cinnamon, ginger, and a pinch of cayenne pepper and black pepper. And I also add to it spring water. So I usually drink that every single morning on an empty stomach, and then I don't eat nothing. I for at least an hour. I let that sit because what that's going to do is that's going to kickstart your metabolism, especially for those of us that are insulin resistant or if you're diabetic. This is going to really kickstart your day. Now, let me say this: there are a lot of juices that you can do to help you with juicing. Juicing is actually healthy, but for me, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of the common juices that people juice with because I know it's a lot of friends I have on Facebook that juice. But for me, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of the common juices that people use because by me being insulin resistant, I know there are certain fruits and there are certain things that I have to stay away from or not take too much of being insulin resistant. And so I do like I said, the apple cider vinegar regimen. I do that every day, Monday, all 7 days a week. And then from there, an hour later is where I typically eat my breakfast. You guys have been seeing me post. I usually typically do like a piece of wheat toast, with some turkey bacon, some boiled eggs. I eat boiled eggs every day. That's a given. I love them. And I usually do fruit, and sometimes I do a Greek yogurt. But for this 21-day thing, I'm kicking it up a notch and I'm switching it up, and I'm switching it with juicing. So what I'm going to do an hour later, these are going to be pre-made juices that I make either fresh or the night before. But tomorrow I'm going to do green. I'm going to do my Granny Smith green apples with some cucumber, celery, spinach, and a thumb of ginger. So I'm going to juice that for my juice for my breakfast in the morning. And then for lunch, I like coffee, so I'm a coffee head. So I typically do of 1 cup, 1 cup. I said 1 cup of decaf coffee with zero sugar creamer. And I do the liquid zero sugar creamer because I like my coffee sweet and I know I can't have sugar. And I'm not really a big fan of agave. And for some reason, I no longer like the monk fruit like that, but I will use it if I have to. So what I found is the zero sugar creamer. You can get it. Dunkin' Donuts makes it. Kroger has their own brand. Ciabatta has their own brand. There's several different brands that you can have. And so I usually do 1 cup of decaf coffee with a zero sugar creamer. And that's for my lunch. And then I drink my juice. I'm going to drink my second juice. And so what I'm going to do, because I did my research, grapefruit juice with pineapple, fresh pineapple, it really helps burn your gut. So what I'm going to do to that, I'm going to also add some carrots, and I'm going to also add some ginger just to get it that little oomph. So that's going to be my second juice. Now, if you happen to get hungry in between, which honestly you shouldn't, because the juices and all that should be filling you up. And I also want to let you guys know you're drinking water all throughout the day. So that's another thing. If you have an issue with drinking water, I'm going to recommend that you get the zero sugar packets of Country Time lemonade. I think Starburst even makes a zero sugar packet that you can put in your water. But I definitely recommend that you drink water all throughout the day, and that is going to be based upon your body weight. So you can Google to find out based on your weight how many ounces of water that you should drink per day. And you're doing that all throughout the day. And so that's for my lunch. Now, if I get hungry, a lot of times I'll do like a cube with a little slice of cheese. I'll do some boiled eggs or unsweetened Greek yogurt, or my favorite, I'll just do like some celery and peanut butter. You can also eat a handful of walnuts. I love walnuts. I love almonds. And you say, well, Tamika, why you doing walnuts or almonds? Because for a person that's insulin resistant or a person that has PCOS, well, if you insulin resistant and you're a woman, 9 times out of 10 you do have PCOS. Or if you're diabetic, that's gonna be the ideal nut for you to eat. So I usually do that if I need a snack. That's if I just feel like a urge or a craving. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and I posted this on my page. I do take the GLP-1 plus tablets from Amazon. You can go on there and get them. They're $29. They last you for a whole month. I do take those because it has the berberine, which is very good. Anybody that is in health, berberine is very good. It helps you suppress your appetite. It also helps those that take high blood pressure medicine. It's a lot of different nutrients and things that are in there. And I also take vitamins. So those are things that I take. So a lot of times I'm not hungry, or y'all see me posting meals. Half of the time I take one bite and I'll be full. My mama, anybody that know me can tell you, Tamika don't even eat her whole meal because I my appetite is suppressed because of the apple cider vinegar regimen, and then also because of the GO1 plus supplement that I take from Amazon every day. So I really don't be hungry. And so for the evening, I am going to recommend that you take one sensible meal. This is a whole food meal that you're going to eat before 7. Somebody say before 7. You want to eat before 7 o'clock, because anybody that's in health, they'll let you know. You don't want to sit and have all that food on your system and call yourself laying down or going to bed. You want to try to eat before 7. Most people try to eat before 6, but if you're a working adult like myself, I try to do it before 7. And so for me, I'm going to, because I'm insulin resistant, I look for meals that have high protein, that have low glycemic carbs. In other words, because carbs turn into sugar, right? I try to eat healthy fats like avocado, hummus, things of that nature. And I'm definitely staying away from fried or processed foods. So if I have a craving for a piece of fried turkey chop, what I'll do, my good friend Angela schooled me about it. I could take some wheat flour and some cornstarch, and once I season my meat, put a little olive oil on it and put that on there and put it in the air fryer, and it will fry up just like a regular chop or a regular piece of chicken. So for my dinner tomorrow, I'm going to do Zaire and I some grilled salmon. We're going to have some quinoa, which is very healthy, and we're going to also have some steamed broccoli, seasoned. I'm not going to put no cheese and none of that on there, but that's going to be my meal for dinner tomorrow. And once again, you're going to drink water all throughout the day. And so your water, if you Google it, it's going to be half of your body weight in ounces. So you can Google, or you can ask ChatGPT, how much water should I drink if I weigh 150? What is the ounces of water? So, Google, ChatGPT, any of them will let you know how many ounces of water you need to drink throughout the day. Once again, if you somebody like some of my friends and family that I know that don't like water, you can always infuse your water with stuff like grapefruit or lemon, lime, cucumbers. Or if you're like me, you can get the zero sugar packs of Country Time lemonade or some type of zero pack enhancer, which makes your water intake favorable if you don't like drinking water. And so from the end of this 2021 day thing, you should have reduced bloating. For those of you that have a lot of bloating, you should have better energy. You should have fewer sugar cravings. It's going to also help those of you that are like me to balance that hormone support, especially if you're insulin resistant. And it also helps improve digestion. I'm telling you, if you follow this regimen, it's not hard. Listen, we don't live to eat, we eat to live. So what does that mean? That means that whatever it is that's in your body, you're eating it to be able to live longer. So we're not going to be putting things in our bodies that's going to damage our body. I'm not telling you to deprive yourself, but let's do some discipline for these next 21 days, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I those of you that was faithful with the 21 day, uh with the 21 day water thing, the water challenge we did, you saw a significant change in your health with that as well. You should have saw improved skin. A lot of people be like, Apostle, why your skin so pretty? I drink water, that's why. So guys, this is going to really help. Like I said, I'm going to be coming on every day starting tomorrow, and I've already posted tomorrow stuff. So I've given you a scripture, I've given you motivation, I've given you uh affirmation that you can state, and also help guide you in prayer, because we don't do nothing without prayer, right? We ask for the guidance and the insight of the Holy Spirit. So guys, I just wanted to give you what I'm doing, because I know some people had asked, well, what is this going to entail? Am I going to be able to eat a meal? Now if you want to just do all juices, go ahead. Listen, I ain't graduated to that level yet, but I wanted to give you something that was realistic. I prayed about it, was something that's realistic, something that is attainable, and something that is going to help you. And so, guys, I don't care what nobody say, you can keep the weight off. I am a living witness. I have kept the weight off, and I am no longer on Ozempic. So for those of you that's like, oh, she had a weight loss surgery, listen, I don't do Ozempic anymore. So anything that you have been seeing me do for the last 3 months have solely been based upon me doing what I do. Because guess what? after them supplement or after them GL1P shots everybody getting, and after the surgery, if you choose to get weight loss surgery, you still have to discipline yourself. And I'm not saying that to be funny, because sometimes people get offended. Oh, she being subliminal. No, I'm not. But what I'm telling you is there still has to be discipline. And in conjunction with this, I'm going to highly recommend that you exercise. Listen, eating is 80% of your weight loss. Exercise is 20%. 20% is a great deal. So what I would encourage you to do is walk your neighborhood. If it's cold outside, get you an exercise bike. If you got a walk-in place at your house, even on Facebook and YouTube, they got exercise videos that you can work out to, but get to moving. If you're going grocery shopping, park far away and walk far to the grocery store. Just get your body moving. I would recommend at least 30 minutes of cardio daily. That's going to also help you. Also, I recommend taking vitamins, some type of supplement. That's going to also help you as well. But guys, if you follow this regimen, you're going to see your body change, especially those of you that are in your 40s and your 50s. This is going to really be a game changer for you, because as you know, the older we get, it's harder to burn metabolism. So this is going to really help kickstart you to a better you. It's not just about looking good, it's about feeling good, it's about having energy, it's about not being so lethargic. Prior to me going on my weight loss journey, it'll be 2 years in March. Prior to me going on that, it was rough on me. Listen, I was going to bed at 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'm not old, I'm 50, but I'm still not old. But I was going to bed super early because I was so burnt out. Even when I would minister, I would be so tired. And you can't be tired doing ministry. So I want to encourage you all, let's do better. Listen, let's do better. And a lot of people are not heavy set, or they're not bad because they eat a lot. Some people have hormonal concerns. Some things are hereditary, but whatever it is, you can make a change, and a change starts with you. And so I want to encourage you all to get on this with me. It's going to be very good. Blessings, Prophetess Janelle. It's going to be very good. It's going to really help us, and it's going to really be a blessing to us. So once again, I've already posted tomorrow's agenda. You don't have to eat what I eat. You could Google what is best for you, but I will recommend that you get some type of game plan. Now, if you want to eat exactly what I'm eating, I will post it every day so you'll have it. But I want to encourage you to get what you like, get what you think that is attainable for you. So I will be posting what juices I'm doing. You're going to see in my juicing, I am going to be doing a lot of vegetables as juicing, not necessarily all fruits. And the reason why, once again, is because I am insulin resistant, and there are a lot of fruits that I really have to stay away from, and I also have to limit. So I'm just being very intentional, to be able to really maintain and to get to my desired goal, which is 180 pounds. So guess what? I got a ways to go. So in order to get this 90 to 100 pounds off extra to get to where I need to be, I mastered being from the latter 300s, almost 400 pounds, to being now in my 280s. Or is it 270s? Child, I don't remember. But nonetheless, my desire is to get to 180. So that means that I need to at least get 70 plus pounds off of me. So I'm gonna say 70 to 100. So the goal is to do that, and only way to do that is to get busy. Guys, I want to give you some tidbits on what I try to do also with exercise. A lot of times, especially if the weather cold here and I don't feel like going to the gym, I got an exercise bike. So what I do is when I'm watching my favorite show, I get on the bike and I work out all the way until the end of that particular show. So that's going to get you an hour full of workout. So go ahead and get your exercise bike, sit it in front of your TV and get to exercising. Or if you got a treadmill, walk the treadmill while you watching your favorite show. I promise you, if you do that, it don't even seem like you exercise. Well, you gonna know you exercising, but you're enjoying it because you're actually doing something that you like to do, which is watch TV. So for me, I'm not a big TV watcher, but there are certain shows that I like to watch. I'm gonna give you a good example. I love Bridgerton. I was exercising. My intentions was to just exercise for an hour, but because I got engulfed in Bridgerton and was watching, the full season, I was exercising and didn't even realize I was exercising that long. So when you're doing something that you enjoy while you exercise, which is why you see a lot of people take their headphones because the music gets your focus off of, oh, I gotta be on this treadmill 45 minutes, or I gotta do this 30 minutes. If you're at home and you watch TV and you exercise while you watch TV, it won't be so hard on you. Your brain will not be so focused on, oh, I gotta be on here 30 minutes or an hour, but you'll actually be able to enjoy what you're doing. So I just wanted to give you that tidbit too on what I do. And I'm gonna be honest with you, my body has gotten so trained to exercise till even when I don't want to do it, like last night, I promise you, not just last night, but the other nights, I sat here and laid in this here bed in my room and was watching my TV, and my body said, "Get up." I got up and I got on that exercise bike and I worked out yesterday. Catching up on my favorite episode of Love and Hip Hop Miami. So I'm telling you to say this to you: get up and make it happen. You will not experience change if you keep doing the same old thing. You got to be willing to do something different in order to present different results. And so, guys, I'm not no expert. This is somebody that has tried something and has failed, but have been successful over the last 2 years. It has not been an easy process, but it has been something that has produced results. And so, guys, I love you, and I just wanted to come on here and to share with you some of the tidbits of why we're doing what we're doing, and also to give you some pointers on helping you. So, God bless you all. I love you all. I'll see you guys tonight for Bible class at 7 p.m. Central Time, 8